Why, hello there! My name is Observato, and welcome back to another episode of FTL. This time with a glass of water at my side. Hopefully this time I won't have any more interruptions from background noises, water, or hard drive failures, or hopefully anything else I can't think of right now, but we'll see. Seems like it always happens. But I should stop dwelling on my outside things. Let's get right into the game. Last time, we needed to make a choice between slug-controlled nebula and Zoltan homeworlds. In the past, I said that I would still let you guys choose. I think that was a slip of my words. I didn't actually intend to do that. I would have done it anyways, but since I haven't seen a post since at this time anyways, it doesn't really matter at this point in time. So, here are the things. If I go to the Zoltan homeworlds, you have that Zoltan cruiser quest that is entirely free and allows you to get lots of scrap and lots of supplies and possibly a weapon that I could use a lot. Slug-controlled nebula is a lot of fights and not a whole lot else. However, on the other hand, I kind of want to do slug-controlled nebula because it'll be more interesting as a choice. But I do know that it's also less likely we can win because there'll be 2 nebulae in a row, and it'll be quite risky to do that because it's very likely one of them will be the Slug Home Nebula after that, and I've known in the past that that thing will rip me a new one. However, I'm still thinking about it. And I'm thinking that I've already done the Zoltan sector this run, and I've done the homeworlds in the past, so I think I'll do the controlled nebula, slug nebula this time. I really hope I didn't just make a bad choice by doing that, because unfortunately this ship is not very good for dealing with ion storms. But we'll see how well that plays out. Now, first things first, because we're over here, I'm going to spend 2 things in here. This seems completely extraneous and completely worthless. But you might remember last time that one of the events hacked my oxygen system and make it malfunction, and I had to basically fight on a timer. This ship is very bad on fighting on a timer, and I don't want to rely on that. However, with level 2 oxygen, you can prevent them from shutting down your oxygen entirely, and then you don't have to work with that anymore. All you have to do is pay 25 scrap, which is nothing. The same thing goes with your medbay. There's another event that shuts down your medbay in a similar fashion. And with that said and done, we will hopefully not have too much trouble over here. Fortunately, they don't have any beacons over here, and I don't want to risk that this is a dead end. Because in nebula sectors, the Dalek fleet is not slowed as much as it is in normal sectors. In normal nebula beacons, they're slowed compared to normal sectors, but they're not slowed as much. So, like it says here. So, we'll just have to make our way carefully. You still get more beacons than if you were to go to a normal sector, but the thing with nebulae is that they also tend to be empty. Now, obviously, there'll be a way you could do, or this way, but that's a waste of nebulous sectors, so we're going to go up and around. Let's go here and see what's here. Nothing. I hope we don't get too many of those, because that defeats the purpose of coming to a nebula sector in the first place. Go up here. Now, the only thing I'm afraid is that 2 drones aren't enough to deal with this. We'll see. They can keep shields suppressed pretty well, in my opinion, but we'll see how that will. Luckily, they seem like they're able to wear out shields themselves pretty quickly on these smaller ships. Unfortunately, we're reaching the point in the game where they'll start having larger ships, so they'd be harder and harder to use. But I had the shields to block them out all day, so why not? The only thing I'm missing is the ability to actually target these drones, so... sometimes they have good things, sometimes they have completely worthless things. And because I'm not after a slug cruiser and we're not in the slug home nebula, I don't accept surrender from them. I don't know if you can get the slug cruiser quests from slug controlled sectors by accepting those, but that's not something I'm going to risk, so I'm just going to do that. I'm going to go here, then to the store, and hopefully they have something there. Would you like payment? Oh, that is terrible. It's terrible. I don't have that much anyways, but that's terrible. Oh well. See, that's why you don't just accept these things. Oh man. Nothing. Oh boy, they have the laser. Ooh. I kind of want to toss the medbot dispersal because it's the least effective of the things I currently have on me. Because Burst Laser 1 is not that great of a weapon, but it's a laser. How much will this take? And since I'm doing it for shield penetration, I don't really want the whole Smasher laser all that much because... No. I'm gonna use... I'm not selling the drone recovery round. It's the only reason I'm still alive at this point. I could sell the reloader, but that's really good for this thing, so I think I'll sell them to mid-bots. Hull first. It's not a slightly longer charge time, but... honestly, I think I'll just take that. That'll be the next thing I could upgrade. I now need 85 scrap before I can... 85 scrap to get... to be able to use it at all with the Ion Blast 2. And then 70 more to have full power for everything again. Of course, I don't need full power for everything. I can just do this and have the 2 power needed. But, yeah. So, let's make our way forward. I do not trust that. You are a slug, and you are probably going to poison me. The reality of this event is that is entirely true, and he will kill you. But there's the alternate possibility that you will accept, and it will actually be an alliance. But that's completely foolish to me, and I don't want to risk that such things. He probably has a fast ship, considering he has one of these interceptors. But that shouldn't matter because he has no way to reach my own shield, so I don't even mind. This might take a little while, but I don't think it'll be very difficult at all. Because I don't think even his halberd beam can reach my shield at this point. And once you have the shield down, these things start. The drone starts shelling everything, and it gets dismantled, like so. And you have a surrender, but that is paltry. We will not accept it. We will not accept anything that you cannot guarantee me. And now we are most of the way to having our weapon system operational. We have another store, but that's not of utmost importance at this point in time. I want to travel a little bit further before I need to do that. And this is one of the events I got my upgrades for. I would have my entire mud base shut down right now. If that was so. But now I get to keep some of it at least. Unfortunately, they're in my bridge, which is not ideal, but they're not. Unfortunately, they have cloaking systems, and that will be very bad for me to do. We get off the weapons. We don't necessarily need to do that. We need a doctor off the helm, and we'll get these two to deal with it. Get the two drones out. We'll get the ion going on the shields. Hopefully they can start shelling out things later. Okay, we can get those two off. And we get our proper doctor back on the TARDIS helm, and then we can get going. Luckily, their cloak does not see me long enough to completely mitigate my ion damage, so it was still down, and this before the drones just start firing again. Hopefully, the drones can actually finish it off before it has the shield down, so it doesn't matter anyways. So, Yui! And they give me a ton of scrap. Tons of scrap. So I have the ability to do that. And now, for just a little edge power, I now have a laser. That's a weird placement right here. But who am I to judge? Here? No, it does not. It does have slightly longer charge time, but really I don't need this thing to fire very rapidly anyways, because I only have an ion blast. So what I really need is just some laser to deal damage to a pinpoint location, not just random damage. And now we have more fights. Unfortunately, this guy has a lot of lasers, 5 lasers. Hopefully I have enough days. We'll see though. But on the other hand, so do I. I have infinite lasers. I have a constant barrage of lasers raining down on this guy's head, so he better hope he gets through their heads. The advantage of having a target laser is that I get to do that. Oh, I forgot about the breach chance. That's pretty nice. And also, when the FTL system shit, if this helm was broken, I would be able to fire the hull laser when I could at my disposal, and I can prevent them from fleeing me. That's the other weakness of the ship that hasn't really been displayed in this run-through, but that's something that can happen if you don't have targeted weapons. But that's now mostly mitigated. It's still a slight risk, but not too important at this juncture. You'll now have one more to power our 5 engines fully, but I don't think I'll be needing any more of that anytime soon. So we'll go here, then to the store, and then down and around. Are you serious? There's a phone. And we're back. My phone started ringing. Interruptions. Blah 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 blah. But anyhow, let's just never mind. Let's just go. One of these days, I'll get another after I do one. I don't know what shields. Weapons or oxygen? I feel like I'll still be able to shut down my whole oxygen if I do that. I'll do oxygen. Oh, he wasn't able to try to hold down. Well, that's the benefit of having the oxygen. And now, he may prepare to have a slow and agonizing death. Let's go. Let's go. Won't you see that he has a decent chunk of evade, so that's kind of annoying? The problem with the laser drones is that they bounce the shield down, so it's hard to target my own lasers when the shield will be down before the shields are entirely down. But now that's no longer a problem. Now they're just getting shelled everywhere. At least until they stop managing fire. Blah. Mind blank. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Okay, now at this point, I have no need of anything further, so I'm just not going to buy anything for a little bit. For now, I'll just go to the store and see what they have. Now, I definitely want fuel, possibly repairs, but let's see what else they have. They have missiles. No thank you. They have crew. At this point, not necessary. They have repairs, and they have fuel. Probably the most important. Repairs up to that, and then I think we'll stop there. Okay, now I have a feeling that the minute I exit this nebula, the raid will start speeding up, so we'll see. We'll just do these two beacons, and then we'll play it by eye and see how many jumps we need before we need to get out of here. Over here, in the opening, is nothing. That's annoying how even from outside the nebula there's nothing there. We can sell more missiles or more scrap. Go ahead. Even more glad I didn't have to. Now here's the thing. I can jump to this exit beacon to get out of here with no penalties whatsoever. Or I could jump to these two beacons, get their things, or these two beacons as it were. And then I have to run away from the purification fleet at the end, but that's no major issue. I'm not actually going to be fighting them. Will you stop firing something out there? Are you serious, man? Is someone seriously firing something on the outside right now? It's like, they don't fire anything all freaking day, but they choose now, 9 o'clock at night, to fire something. Try later. Sometimes I don't understand people, but whatever. Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's a bit more than I'm used to. That's not great. And unfortunately that was an empty beacon, so this was entirely worthless and potentially deadly to my health. Yes, this was... I regret whatever I said, this is completely worthless. And now I get the dog fleet to my face. Yay! And they have lots and lots of lasers. Far more than I would be comfortable with. Let's just fire at it and see how well I would do against these things. If I take 1 damage, this is not worth it. But if I can take out the ship, I get 1 fuel. So I'll do partial regain. Okay, it's already not worth it. Oh man, oh well. It was a risk and it didn't work, so what can I say? Fortunately, the wide wings are much bigger than the other ones, so the drones are a bit less effective than on the other ones. But it seems like now that we are in business, this thing goes down easily. Now you have to get out of here before the Daleks finally murder me. Now you have a choice between the Slug Home Nebula or an Uncharted Nebula. Now, the Home Nebula is dangerous as all heck, but the Uncharted Nebula is just worthless. So, I guess we're doing the Home Nebula. Goodness. Oh, and I'm not fond of doing the Home Nebula this late in the game. Now the question is, do I want to do the Home Nebula in this video, or do I want to do it in the next one? I don't want to do it now, actually. I feel up to it. Hope I don't get out of fuel before I get out through here. At this point, anything else I get is a luxury. I don't technically need anything better. I would like more lasers, or more crew, or preferably entry, but well, I could even get more engine if I so, or 4 shields basically. I think 4 shields will be the thing I aim for if I don't find cloak or anything else of value. But we'll see. Now I don't know if I can make any of this gap here, so I'm just gonna go up this way and down here. Get as many as you can. So go here, this way, and then down. Let's go this way. Disabled door system, on the other hand, I didn't prepare for, so oh well. Disabled the entire thing. Now it looks like we're gonna have to go back to doing power juggling because I need the defense shown up. Fire bombs. I mean, it told me in the event, but still. The thing about defense is that they're not a perfect missile solution, so I don't want to rely on them as my only defense against missiles. Cause see, that was a lot closer than I would like. Oh man, that hit all of them. Of course, because they have a heavily missile strategy, they are now out of missiles. Apparently, AI ships can also run out of their own weapons. So now they only have a burst laser to fire me, which is entirely harmless. So I can destroy them with impunity, like so. Fortunately, they missed, so. Hopefully that'll help with the evade problem. They're not out of engines though, so it shouldn't matter too badly. There they go. They are down. They'll hopefully give me fuel. Oh, no, do. The other story went not yet. We're a little low on fuel, that's very concerning. But I won't mind it until we're actually out. Do you still want payment? That's what I thought. They have an iron blast too. That's not good. But we have enough evade, so it might not be a problem. And I think my iron blast is superior to theirs. That's the kind of weapon. Because I have drones to back it up. They also have fireballs. How about that? That should help. Next one of these is going in there. want that iron blast out before it shorts out my shield very easily. Like so. No surrender. I'm not even gonna try this slug quest. It's a waste of my time. It's generally not profitable, and I don't have the ability to do it right now. I absolutely hate the slug cruiser quest, and I'm just gonna consider that I just got here in the first place. Anyways, and allow myself access to the slug cruiser when I later feel like it, since I already have it myself anyways. But I don't think I'm doing slug cruiser anytime soon. I want to first of all actually win something with any ship, or I even consider doing a slug ship. Water. But honestly, the ship's doing pretty well. This is a pretty solid ship. I think, barring catastrophic failure, I think I'll make it to the last stand. I won't guarantee that I'll actually beat the flagship yet, but it's looking pretty good. I feel like I haven't actually seen this event before. I feel like they're going to kill me if they try. Fortunately, they gave me nothing, so yeah. And now we have the oxygen packing, which is not what I would want, but they can't hack all of it, so they can't hack it all. Oops. And I realized my shooting efficiency was out the door. So now we have even more lasers. Well, now it's just a matter of time as we dismantle the ship. Oh man! Oh wow! Wow, we actually managed to kill all the crew off. That's kind of amazing, really. Wow, I didn't think we would actually succeed with that. 220 scrap. I'm gonna hold that until I find a store. Wow, we can make this jump? That's amazing. But that's not worthwhile to me. There are more beacons going this way. So we'll just go here. And I'm gonna hope you can take it this way. I also hope there's gonna be a store in like a few seconds here. And now we attack for Mantis. A Mantis without teleport though, so now mind-boggling, but whatever. I don't mind. No borders, no problem with me. Incoming. Testing my no pause skills, see if I have what it takes. Ion bomb. Did nothing. Fire the main gun. Kablooey! Ooh, and that was a lot of fuel too. Not bad if I say so myself. Not bad at all. Whew. Oh, that could be interesting. And of course, here of all places is Rebel. So let's see. That's a 2-shot laser, so we can remove that. And in fact, we can remove most of the engine. I'm going to rely mostly on you. Keep that jump. Actually, I can probably get away with just the drones. And then, oh, they have borders. They are cost efficient. Dang it. Get off my Mantis. Oh, they have 2 shields. That's not good. and then power the oxygen. No, we don't need it yet. How are you doing there, Mantis? We just swap for a little bit. Just do that. We don't need shield recharge. Okay, they got out of town. We need to go here. One heals, one. We'll put up the hull laser, and then back to the oxygen. And now they're trying to get away. Unfortunately for them, they have no chance of getting out of here. And we still do not accept surrender, especially not from Daleks. They do not deserve surrender from the Doctor. Well, I get Spider-Man done. Yes, I do, and it kills them. Hooray! Now then, get that power out of the weapons. Let's go heal them up. I can heal them a little faster. That's not all that useful in most cases, but nice for saving time. Okay, let's make sure we have all the shields up. We'll make sure we have back weapons back there. And now we'll be on our way. Unfortunately, the store is over here. Not ideal, but I think I need some fuel, and hopefully there'll be something else here. And honestly, with 307 scrap, it would be silly not to get anything here. And they have cloaking! I'll just buy cloaking outright, thank you very much. And then we'll have additional power, so we have to still power all the things we had before. Power all the things. So now we have cloak. To the zero, we dodged missiles the first time. So does that have a hotkey? Okay, the hotkey works now, that's good. Unfortunately, you can't make this jump back, so I hope I didn't make a very bad mistake by coming over here. Before I get out here, before I become dumb, let's try some fuel. Now, let's go this way. Let's hope I don't do something really bad really stupid by doing that. Nice door here. That's dumb. I'll go that way. I'm afraid this is the only juncture between this gap, though, unless I go this way. And it's not something I really want to risk doing. Not this time. And these people want to deal with our medbay and then board us. And the cloak. The cloak's here. Time it so that they can get out of save time. Ah, no! You serious? I hate goddamn missile. Ah! It's not as much of a loss as it usually would be because we have an ion blast, but dang it. Go ahead, Mantis. Carrot. Can't believe I did that. I wasn't paying enough attention. I think I was too busy watching that. But what's the chance that it would hit one of the 4 rooms of the many room ship on here? What chance? Seriously. I don't... advance. I also shot the shield at once. God damn it. Come on, man. Try out. I should have put the NG on the weapons repairing sooner. I'm gonna bet it was one of those times those weapons completely stink. Seriously? This thing has a lot of evade. This is the thing about slug ships, that they are just in general. They're just very good general, and that's why I'm afraid to engage these things. Did you seriously take out my drone? And he also fired, so. Legal. That's nothing, just poke it out. Except I lost the words at the moment. Oh man. This ship is not going down for whatever reason. It just has enough. This is what I was afraid of. It has enough evade to dodge everything. I'll shoot the laser. I had to shoot the laser. I had to shoot the laser now. Next time it has one shoot. Okay, that should help a little bit. I need to fire the laser though. Come on. I should fire the cloak. Thought I missed it, but I think that's better. Fortunately, it has a long enough cloak that the ion wears off. So it's just wearing it down with attrition. The shield doesn't get up fast enough because it's ion. I can beat this ship, but it just hurts. There we go. That should help a lot. You think all the time that this is enough suppressive power on shields, but there are these fights that prove you wrong. And it's times like these where I wish I had the faster laser. There we go though. It's not getting away this time. Stupid. That's a lot of scrap, but was it worth it? I don't think so. God dang it. Stupid nebulae. Gets you every time. I'm gonna go straight here to make sure I can get across. Yeah, I can't fight. I was hoping we'll get the rebel ship I could fight here, but Dalek ship, but nothing to it. We're gonna have one beacon left to spare, I think, but I don't think anyone's mining after that. Now you can do the blue option here to not fight the ship, and honestly, you get scrap. If you get to the station, you shoot this thing down, you get scrap for fighting this thing, and then you get scrap for getting to the station. There's no real reason not to cloak, not to fight it, unless you can't fight this off. Which would be fairly reasonable considering it has pretty good armaments, and more cloak. longest cloak in the world. Hopefully it went down without much of a fight. See, that jump there. Wasn't that good for me though. Okay, can I have 4 shields? Yes, I can. Boom. Oh boy. Now what? Oh yeah, right. Empty beacon, of course. And I can jump to here and here, not really worth it. So what's left? A rock sector. I think that'll be something for the next video. That's only 42 minutes, so this will go here. We get to hear out here one of the best themes in the game. Everything is still in disarray from that long, hectic fight. So here we are. 7th sector, down a crew member unexpectedly. Can I make it? I was feeling good about my chances, but before, but now I'm not so certain. The ship is still pretty good, and there's still a very good chance I can get some sort of upgrade in this sector. But I don't know. It's hard to say whether or not I can get there for certain. But anyhow, that's been this episode of FTL. My name is Oxabato, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. See ya. We'll go here, then to the store, and then down and around. Are you serious? There's a phone. Fucking phone. Of course, they're taking a shower there too, so I can hear that quite loudly. It's like I can't record a single one of these videos without an interruption ever.
You should do live stream.
Of course, I'm deluding myself into thinking I'll be better at college. Unless I would have to film at 9:30 in the morning. Actually, no, 8:30, because no one's awake at 7. No one's awake that early on the weekends, especially.
I see.